the all-new 2023 YFZ450R Special Edition, fresh out of the crate with 0 hours on it, purchased here in Brooksville, Florida. Things that I think you need to check and adjust before your first ride. And some upgrades that I recommend that you purchase for your brand new YFZ450R. So if you're ready, let's get to it. First recommendation is the factory 43 bumper. It's very high quality and it just looks really good, and it's very well made and durable. Is the full HMF exhaust blacked out. It adds tremendous horsepower, sounds great, and it improves the performance just tremendously. And you can be heard up to a mile or two away. They'll definitely hear you coming with the full HMF exhaust. I've also installed is the HMF Fuel Optimizer. It's a must-have when you install the full HMF exhaust system. After installing the full HMF exhaust with the HMF Optimizer, they recommend that you remove the airbox lid. What I've learned in past experience with the other YFZs that I've owned is when you remove the airbox lid, you lose support right in this area where most of your weight is. No one rides with their butt in the back. Everybody rides with their majority of their weight right in the center of the bike, which will tear and rip the seat on both ends, and then you will have to purchase a new seat. So with that being said, I just cut out the center of the airbox lid, which leaves all the support that the seat will need so you won't damage the seat. This is the rear axle pinch point. You're going to want to make sure you tighten these in this exact order to 21 Newton meters. Right in the center, about right here, and I'll show you on the measuring tape. You're going to want exactly 1 inch of play, okay? So that being said, is you're going to put a measuring tape and go from the bottom to the bottom, bottom to the bottom, and you want 1 inch of play, okay? You're going to want to tighten and check all of these screws in this area. Go ahead and get a grease gun and make sure you check all of your grease fittings. Almost every time that I purchase a new one, this here was almost over here. So this here was hitting like right there. So your clutch is barely going in, which in my opinion is not good. So loosen these 2 screws and move this over so that when your clutch pulls in, you're hitting, but you're not hitting the actual start switch. Same thing with the front brake. You're going to want that over here. Sometimes they've moved it over here and it's kind of far away that you only have like 2 fingers to pull this in, which in my opinion is not good. So just loosen these 2 screws and just move this over and make sure that this is actually level. This actual fitting right here, this screw is most of the time it's kind of loose, and if you don't actually tighten that down before you ride, you will be dripping radiator fluid. This drain hose that is right here, okay, sometimes that's laying in the top just like so, and it's not coming through the hole. So I just go on ahead and put my finger through there and poke it through. So it's like that, okay? And just pull it down a little bit so it actually is going to drain properly instead of in your belly pan. Right here is your radiator fluid. When you get this off the showroom floor, it'll be on the low mark. Make sure you put that on the full mark. This area here is normally a mess. So you can actually put all these wires behind here where they belong. Most of the time they'll be in the front or in front of the plastic. So I would just go on ahead and put these back here so they're locked in place. And of course, most importantly, the oil stick, which is right here. Make sure that that is just a hair under the full mark. And that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe, and stay tuned to see this beast in action.